Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Fallout London, Hares and Piggies. And we're in Islington still. As you can see by the map, we just passed Crypt on the Green. We're heading towards the London Electronics Store. But first, we got to deal with this postboxer.
Nothing gets through.
Yeah, nothing like a postboxer to get things started. What do we got in here? Okay, non-hostile scavenger. And his stuff is takeable. Oh, that's another screw. Alright, well, that's okay. Alright, continuing on. And we're getting close to the,
Who found you? Let me show you.
what a shock, he's being a knob.
Bastards around here.
The Reaper strikes.
What? Is that...
Very well then, my friend.
Box cutters are actually worth something. Well, okay, the weapons usually are... screw it, it's a puppy. That's food for the settlers. Oh, damn it.
I hope I'm wrong, but I'm being watched.
Trust me, she ain't doing much watching now. Okay, we just marked London Electronics. I'm guessing that's it right here. Yes. Watch where you step. Well, I guess for those who play survival, there's a place to sleep and save.
God, what are you doing? No. Sorry, I can't even mock outrage. Steal away.
Alright, let's go inside the London Electronics Store. Okay, sounds like we got a robot in here. Protectron, if I had to guess. London Electronics for all your screw needs. For nothing beats a good screw. Okay, only really one way to go. And that's behind the door to my left. But first, let's pick this safe. Yep, hostile. Okay, before we explore any door... Did I just take that steel? Force of habit, I guess. Alright, not gonna let him out if we can help it. Alright, we got another one here. We'll take the ammo, but not the steel. Okay, the teddy bear is not worth it. Aw. That's kind of sad, actually. Yeah, no, none of that is. Okay, I'm apparently in a bit of a looty mood today, and I gotta be careful about that. God dang. Okay, we just wrapped around. I get that now. Not enough pound coins. Too bad. Weapons bench. Gramophone, if we had a record that we hadn't put up yet. I wouldn't do it anyway. A terminal! Let's see what's on the terminal. Inbox, crashing sales. Hi, Barrett. Welcome to Turn Computing. Yeah. Welcome, user unknown. Hi, Barrett. I finally got those sales reports collated for the quarterly meeting. Officially, it's not looking great. But just between you and me, mate, it's really not looking fucking great, like at all. Simply put, people aren't buying tellies anymore. With the way rationing is going, it's getting harder, and more importantly, more expensive to get a hold of a crappy TV, let alone a good one. And then that means we have to bump up the prices of our stock accordingly. That, however, has the knock-on effect of making the shite we sell too expensive for your average Joe public to afford, and those who can still afford something good like a Kenley set, and not to have to worry about whether or not they can eat for the next 3 months, are going to risk lugging their set down to us when they can probably have someone on call that'll go to them directly. Another thing, people aren't buying TVs anymore, I think, in part because they simply just don't want to see what's going on in the world right now. I mean, the only real channel available, and indeed the only one that's worth watching at present, is the BBM, and all that's been shown there is news about the ever-worsening conflict in Europe, civil unrest, and everything either running out or getting more expensive. Not the most appealing thing to watch with your tea, no. I guess there is somewhat of a silver lining to this, though. Lower TV sales have gone through the floor. I've noticed a slight increase in sales of our home radios and music players. Not great, but not terrible either, at least enough to take note of, I guess. Chalking this up to either people not wanting to see the end of the world hurtling towards them in their front rooms, or they'd rather drown it out with some good tunes. Excuse me. Either way, though, we're basically fucked for meeting the next sales quota. Happy times! Reporting maintenance concerns in the workplace. Date 2010-77 from store manager Rick. Hi all! A quick question I want you all to ask yourselves first. What happens when water comes into contact with electrical devices? Answer: it causes them to malfunction or even break and can potentially create a dangerous environment where this device is found. Another question then. Do you think that these problems would be exacerbated if there was, for example, a spilt drink in a shop that exclusively sells electronics? The answer is, of course, absolutely yes. I genuinely can't believe I need to say this, but if there is a maintenance issue with water and you see it, you need to report it. There has been a persistent problem with one of the staff members spilling water or some sort of orange liquid in the warehouse for months. The longer it is ignored, the more dangerous and more costly it becomes to resolve. Remember, it is clearly stated deep within your employment contracts that repair costs can and will be taken out of your pay if necessary. I am far too busy as it is to waste my own time reporting these issues to the relevant departments, so I am relying on you all to step up during work hours. Clean your own mess up. I would like to think we're kind of a family here at London Electronics, so I need you to treat the branch like it is your own home. You all wouldn't want ignore a knocked-over drink in your flats now, would you? Do not let me have to remind you of all this again, or there will be formal warnings sent out. Kind regards, Rick. Temporary halt of sick leave, annual leave. 2110-2077 from Store Manager Rick. Hey, all, as you're all aware, Sean and Darren have both called in sick and will be out of action for at least a week. Whilst you should, of course, wish for their good health and speedy recovery, etc., I'm sure you're also aware that we do not have a very big pool of staff available at London Electronics, and for 2 of our fellow staff members to be out of action during this period is unacceptable. To be frank with you all, if they had not provided a doctor's note to me and hadn't been coughing up blood all morning, I would have strongly suggested that they still come to work. Bloody government guidelines. As a result of this, I've had to make the very hard decision to cancel all approved annual leave for the foreseeable and have temporarily suspended the right to sick leave. If you're well enough to complain about feeling a bit ill, you're well enough to work. We all need to man up and try to meet our sales targets. If you have any queries regarding the above, please do send a reply to this email, though I will likely not respond for a few days as I will be on an important business trip and will not be able to check my inbox until I return. Go team. Your new Protectron colleagues. Store Manager Rick. Hi all. Firstly, I'm sure you're all wondering about the recovery of your fellow London Electronics team members, Sean and Darren. I am saddened to say that they passed away the past weekend after their condition rapidly deteriorated. As is customary, we have sent a voucher of £10 to each of their families in order to help cover funeral expenses. Ooh. I even had to cut my business trip short in order to be back in time to approve this. Their funerals will be sometime next month, and you are welcome to attend, though please do so at either your lunch break or free time if possible. The halt on annual leave still stands, and this extends to compassionate leave as well, I'm afraid. In better news, however, I'm pleased to announce that the head office has officially approved my purchase order of two brand new Robco Protectron units to fill in the holes left behind by your former teammates. I'm sure it's what they would have wanted. I've been assured that these top-of-the-line models will be invaluable to the customer retail experience at London Electronics. These models can actually be bargained and reasoned with. And the Robco sales member has assured me that they absolutely will not stop until the customer is completely satisfied. In celebration of this, and to allow you all to see these magnificent machines at work, I have extended all of your lunch breaks by an entire 15 minutes, and have allowed you to purchase a single item from the store with a whopping 30% discount. Kind regards, Rick. P.S. I have been made aware that there is a slight possibility that the Protectron units may sometimes glitch out and see customers and staff members as intruders and may attack on site. If this happens, do not defend yourself. These units are very expensive, and any attempt at self-defense in the case of the aforementioned event will be regarded as intentional attempted destruction of company equipment. If such an event should occur, hide in the nearest available room and contact your supervisor for further instructions. Well, I hope Rick got what he deserved.
Hold your breath.
You don't want all this dust infecting your lungs now, do you?
Okay, we're going to save after all of that. Now we get to go in here. I'm expecting rad Rooches. That was a bit of a headache. And the hell? Okay, I have a sneaky suspicion we're going to need to be down here for a later quest line at some point, because that looks suspicious. And I don't think we have a way of getting in there at the moment. Speaking of not having a way to get in there at the moment, the only terminal we saw that functioned had lore in it. No way to pop an Protectron. Or a door, for that matter. Forgot to loot the Rooch. Okay, so that's everything here. I think we can safely get the hell out of here. And we're going to move on. Okay, back outside the London Electronics Store, and should probably pop out the Fisherman's Friend. Which actually is a throat lozenge. What's this actually called again? Berryman's Friend. Morrison's Convenience Store. Let's go inside. Okay. Rooches?
I'd just leave that rubbish behind if I were you.
Shit strewn all over the place. And a Protectron prevailing against something. Did not mean to grab that empty can of Juana's beans. Actually, no, the Mr. Strong is okay. Another Cthulhu and a Constable Cruel. Alright. Permanently gain +1 chance of avoiding all damage from an attack. Alright, we know teddy bears are... Okay, Party Bear is different. We'll take a look at that.
This
Cigarettes.
is due for a proper dusting.
Lighter. Don't care about the glasses. They're not really worth much. Aluminium can. Aluminium can. Nothing in there. Another aluminium can. And another. Dead Rooch. Okay. Those are free money. I did not mean to grab that mop. Okay, where's the Dead Rooch? Drop off some stuff here. Plate the mop. And the Buona's beans can. And... oh, wow. Okay. Advanced level door. Protectron took down a famish.
Let me have some of my dear belongings at least.
Holy crap, Arthur! I need to check up on him a little more often, don't I? It's a legendary? Wow! Okay. Alright, well, we got some spirits. Let's pop a beer. Crude revolver, enraging. Critical hits cause target to frenzy. And we're overweight again. Alright, we'll down some Rubbish Fiend broth for a quick heal. And there we go. Some moldy food. That will take care of that. Okay, that is... yeah. And that is that, huh? Alright. Well, clearly I got some inventory shenanigans I need to pull here. So we're going to get out of here, take care of that, and then we will move on towards the Postal Museum. Alright, back outside of Morrising's store. Police Protectron, clear on the other side. He's hostile, but... oh, I think he's going to try and come after us, isn't he? Alright, so I guess we're going to have to deal with this fool first. Okay. No. Yeah, we got some Millers over there. I don't want to deal with them. I guess this was a checkpoint. Okay. To the rest of London. Okay, we're near the Postal Museum, so let's keep going. We got some more Miller's Men in front. Lovely. Crown Mail.
Found ya.
You're a fucking joke, aren't you?
That's supposed to hurt me.
Is that you?
The Reapers! Gangs away!
This
To me.
Uh-oh, now you've done it. Now you pissed off Arthur. Oh, got another fool here.
Harrison, Reliance. As an authority, let me be the first to say that belongs in a museum.
Hey! Whoa! Okay. So, hold up. Drinks. Pot of builder's tea. Pop a cigarette for this one. Alright, nothing here. Okay, we're gonna pop that kids meal. We're gonna need it. Oops, did not mean to eat that tea bag.
The Mountbattens ride again. Tally-ho!
Yeah, we got a storm boy coming at us here.
Bollocks! Bollocks! Just like this.
Okay, we're still not out of the woods yet, but we're close. We got one idiot left. There he is. Successful fight means we save. God damn. That was a hell of a brawl. Alright, well, I guess they'll give us a rough idea of what's going to be inside the museum when we explore it in the next episode. Maybe we get to explore it now? Never going to complain about duct tape. Oh, the toothpaste is good. Typewriter, purified water, cigarettes. Don't know why I grabbed the rat shrews teeth. I had a feeling.
Every mortification I've had in my life, that was the most terrifying.
Okay. Why did I grab that Nuka-Cola glass? Because it's actually worth something. Oh. Alright, well, we might as well explore it. We're certainly not coming back. Damn it. Damn it, those are the right leg bones I put up last time. So is this it for the museum? Really? That's it? That's kind of disappointing. Wait a minute, there's a door there. Behind that post boxer. That we can't get into. Okay. Well, I mean, we got the mod too, but that means there's nothing in there, so there's no point. And how am I doing on inventory space? Okay for now. Let's look at the map. Alright, we'll have to head back. And next episode, we're going to go into the quarantine zone. Actually, I'm going to get up to it, so that way we know exactly what we're doing. We should be able to turn soon. Switch to the longer range weapon in case we deal with any more idiots. As you can see, right there, quarantine zone. And that's where we got to get through to get to the next spot. And we got a dead Tommy. Ooh, that's never a good sign. Another dead Tommy. And yeah, I think we're going to need to keep it here. Because if we throw it open, we're going to need to go and put on our gas mask. Which means no cigarettes for quite a while. As we try to get through this. And we will also be completely covered facially. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Fallout London, Hares and Piggies. I'll see you all next time.